Hi, welcome back to another PocketSite tutorial. In this video we're going to look at how you can actually work with the templates that actually come with your website. So over and above the actual main website that you've got at the moment, which has been templated for you as a starting point, there are a whole host of other templates that you can actually use as well, and that as your website grows you can actually add them onto your website as new pages. So to do that, you would do that through the Pocket Page Editor. So what we're going to do today is we're going to create a new web page, and then we're going to use the Pocket Page Editor to add a template in for that page. So we go to Pages, Add New, Add New Page, and I'm going to call this one Pricing. I'm going to use the Pocket Page Editor to create it, so I'll just click on Pocket Page Editor. That will create the web page for us, and then it will actually automatically take us into the web page and launch the Pocket Page Editor. So here we are in the editor, so you can see we've got the familiar dialog box over on the right hand side. We would just click on the X here to get rid of that and click on it to bring it back. So if it ever vanishes for you, then you just need to click on that plus there to bring it back. To access the template, you'd go over to Templates, and we've got this group option here, and this is the first sample of templates that you've got. And again, you don't have to look at these templates and think, okay, well, I'm not an agency or I'm not a fashion company, so it's not appropriate. All you're actually looking for is this a style of page that would appeal to you? So would you want something with a photograph up here and a main heading here? Or are you looking for something that's got this kind of two columns of text down one side and an image down the other? So think of it in those terms rather than what the web page is actually about. To see more templates, then you just go over and click on the drop down arrow here. Content pages, this gives you a whole raft of templates that are content based, so you've got different styles of About Us pages and About Me pages, different styles of services, and then further down at the bottom you have different styles of contact pages as well. So if you preferred these style of contact pages, then you could go in and replace the templated contact page that comes with your website with one of these templates. If you click on the drop down again, go to Power Pack Layouts, then you've got some more templates there to choose from. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the content pages. I'm going to click on the About Us. So this is the template I want to use, so all you need to do is just click on the template and it will load that template actually into your page. And you can see we've got these familiar blue boxes appearing, just telling us where each of the modules are. If there was a particular module I didn't want to appear and I didn't like it, then I would just go to that module, say, okay, well I don't want this section here, so I'd just click on the X here to get rid of the row. Don't want this either, I would click on that. And I don't want this section here either, so I'll click on the X and get rid of that. So you can see how using templates you can actually build up a page that you want quite fast. So on this particular page, I like this image here at the back. I need to change the text, but I don't like the size of it. I would like that to be narrower. So to change that, I would go up to the row and I would go up to the spanner. I would click on Advanced. I would look at the spacing options here. Notice that the top is set to 200 and the bottom to 200, which is what's giving it that height. I would change that to something smaller, so I'm going to change that to 50. The same on the bottom as well. Change that to 50. I'm happy with that. I'd click Save. And there we go, it's automatically changed for me. I don't want this our text here, so I'm going to get rid of that. Company, I want to change that to pricing, so I'll just click on it, change it to pricing. It's a little bit big as well, I'd like that a little smaller, so I'll change that to something like 80 pixels and just see if that's the right size. Just move the box out of the way, drag it down so I can see it, It's still a little big, so I'd like that a bit smaller, so I'll change that to 60. Great, that works fine. And then I would just click on Save. Okay, what I'd like to do here is add in a pricing table. Well, currently this template doesn't actually have a pricing table on it, so I'm going to have to add a module to the page to actually give me some pricing options. So I'll go over to the plus sign here, I'll click on that, I'll go over to modules, I'll click on the little search here as well, and I'll type in pricing, and it will tell me all the modules that are available to me that are pricing related. So we've got a pricing table, and there's another pricing table here, and there's one called pricing box. I'm going to use price box here. I'm going to grab it, drag it over into a row on its own and release it. And that's giving me this predefined kind of view. Now what I'd like to do is I'd like to have two prices side by side. So I'm going to add a price box here. Click on Save. And that's given me these two options. And what I want to do is I want to change this to say initial consultation and this to say ongoing consultation. And obviously I want to change the fee as well into pounds, and I'll probably add a little bit of a description as well. So to do that, I'll go into there, click on the spanner, I'll edit the price box, I'll change the title to initial consultation. I'm going to change the price to 150 or whatever is appropriate, and I'm going to change the duration to 1.5 hours. And then click on Save. That brings me out of editing that price box, and then I just click on Save again here. And as you can see, it's actually altered the description here as well, and we can do the same for this box over here. So I'm just going to pause the video here and I'll just make some changes to this box, and then we'll come back and carry on when we've got the pricing box how we want it. Hi, okay, I've styled the box how I actually want it, how I want this module to appear. So I've got two prices. I've got initial consultation and an ongoing consultation, and different prices for each of those, and I'm happy with that. What I might do on the page is I might think, okay, well, I don't want to actually have that text there, so I'm going to delete that. The same there, I don't want that text. Just get rid of the additional column. And then I'm quite happy with these images here. So these could, for the purposes of what we're talking about here, these could be just images around kind of therapy, etc. You can swap them out to whatever you want, just using the media library that comes with your website. You may not want any of this slogan text here, so I'm just going to delete those down. I'm going to delete on that again, and the same here as well. Okay, so that's it. So for my pricing page, very simple, just got a pricing box here which you could style differently. This is just one particular option. You've got 3 different modules that allow you to do pricing tables, and I've got these 3 images here. I may also put a call to action underneath, so I'll just click on the plus, I'll go to my standard modules, and I'll just go to actions, call to action, drag that module out to where I want it to appear, which is actually just at the bottom of the page, and release it. Ready to find out more is what it's currently saying. I'll just change that text to get in touch today. I'm happy with that. I would like it to be full width, so I'm just going to click on the row, click on the spanner, change the width to full width, Leave the content width as fixed. And I would like a background colour on it, so I'm going to come down to background here, colour. I'm going to change the background colour to one of our colour presets, in this case the green. I'm going to tone the green down a little, so I'll change the opacity to 75. Perhaps even less than that, let's try 50. Just something like that, that's fine. Click on the spanner again, and I'm going to just change the styling of the button as well. I don't want any icon on this. I want it to link to our contact page, so I'm going to go to select, type in contact me, it lists the page, click on the page, automatically fills the link in for us. And the last thing I want to do is to change the style of the button, and also I'd change the text to capitals. Happy with that, click save. Okay, so I'm happy with that page. It's got a header up here saying what it's about, it's got the pricing table here, it's got some images here as well. I could swap in whatever you wanted there. And then it's got a contact button, so somebody reading this can think, yes, this is something I want to go ahead with, and they can click here, or they could do the same from the getting started buttons here as well. So there's a number of places for somebody to go to actually get in touch with you and start the process, which is exactly what you want. You want them to be able to easily get in touch with you. So I'm happy with that page. I just click on done and publish. If I wanted to add that page to the menu here, I would do that through the Visual Customizer. So I would go to Visual Customizer, I would go to Menus, Primary Menu, Add Items, click on the pricing page that we've just created. I want that to appear a little bit nearer the front, so I'd just pop it between About Me and Testimonials. I'm happy with that. You can see where it's appearing now. And then I would click on Publish. And then click out of the Visual Customizer. And that's it. So we now have the pricing page actually added to the website. It's been created using a template to give us a head start, and it's been added to the primary menu. Okay, that's it for this video. I'll catch up with you in the next one.